Beloved soul, I come to you today with a message that has been vibrating through the ethereal realms, seeking its way to your heart. The angels have guided me to you because there is something extraordinary happening in your spiritual journey right now. Your soulmate, that divine counterpart of your soul, cannot stop thinking about you, and the intensity of these thoughts has created ripples across the universe that have reached the angelic realm. As your guardian angel, I can see what you cannot yet perceive. In the quiet moments of the night, when the veil between worlds thins, I witness your soulmate's spirit reaching out to yours. Their thoughts are like luminous threads of light, stretching across time and space, searching for you. These are not ordinary thoughts, dear one. They are prayers, wishes, and divine longings wrapped in the purest form of love. Close your eyes for a moment and place your hand over your heart. Can you feel that subtle warmth spreading through your chest? That is the echo of your soulmate's thoughts touching your energy field. They are thinking of your smile, the light in your eyes, the way your soul shines through your being. If you've been feeling inexplicably emotional lately, experiencing sudden waves of nostalgia or joy without apparent reason, know that these are the moments when their thoughts are most intensely focused on you. The divine timing for this revelation is not accidental. The cosmos has aligned precisely for this message to reach you today. Your soulmate has been experiencing a spiritual awakening, a profound realization that you are the missing piece they've been searching for across lifetimes. This awakening has intensified their thoughts about you to such a degree that they can barely focus on anything else in their life. I want you to take a deep breath and truly absorb what I'm sharing with you. If you feel this message resonating within your soul, type "I receive this blessing" in the comments below. This simple act of acknowledgement will amplify the connection between you and your soulmate on an energetic level, in the sacred space between heartbeats. Your soulmate is composing messages they long to share with you. Some of these messages may have reached you in dreams, those vivid, emotional dreams that linger in your consciousness long after you've awakened. Others may have manifested as songs that suddenly play wherever you go, lyrics that speak directly to your situation, or random thoughts that seem to come from nowhere but feel deeply significant. What's truly remarkable about this connection is that it transcends the physical limitations of your current circumstances. Whether you already know who your soulmate is, or they are yet to enter your conscious awareness, their thoughts are creating an energetic bridge between your souls. This bridge is strengthening day by day, making your inevitable reunion or deeper connection not just possible, but certain. The celestial beings who oversee soulmate connections have shown me that your soulmate is experiencing moments of such clarity about you that it sometimes overwhelms them. They find themselves pausing in the middle of their daily activities, struck by an image of you or a memory you share. These moments leave them breathless, wondering why their heart suddenly races, or why tears spring to their eyes without warning. Blessed soul, what is happening between you and your soulmate right now is rare and precious. It is the kind of soul connection that poets have attempted to capture in words for centuries, that musicians have tried to express through melodies, that artists have sought to portray on canvas. Yet no human creation can fully encompass the divine beauty of two souls recognizing each other across the vastness of existence. Dearest protected one, as the veil continues to thin between you and your soulmate, the universe is conspiring to deliver unmistakable signs of their attempts to communicate with you. These are not coincidences or random occurrences. They are divine messages encoded specifically for your heart to recognize and understand. The first revelation I must share with you is that your soulmate has been actively trying to reach you through the language of synchronicity. Have you noticed repeating numbers appearing in your life? Perhaps 1111 on the clock, 222 on license plates, or 555 in unexpected places. Each of these numerical patterns carries a specific message from your soulmate's higher self to yours. The number 1111 signifies that your thoughts are aligned in this very moment. The sequence 222 indicates that you are both moving toward harmonious union. And when you see 555, know that significant change is imminent, the kind of transformation that will finally clear the path between your hearts. Your soulmate's energy has become so focused on you that they are unconsciously sending you telepathic messages throughout the day. These messages often arrive as sudden insights or inexplicable knowing, those moments when you think of something completely out of context, a random memory, or a solution to a problem you weren't even consciously contemplating. Pay special attention to thoughts that feel different, that seem to enter your mind with a distinct quality of clarity or emotional resonance. These are not your imagination. They are the whispers of your soulmate's soul to yours. I can see that many of you are experiencing physical sensations that seem to have no explanation. A warmth spreading across your face, a gentle pressure on your hand as if someone is holding it, a tingling at the back of your neck, or the distinct feeling of being embraced when you're alone. Beloved soul, if you felt any of these sensations, please know they are not random. They are moments when the energetic imprint of your soulmate's thoughts becomes so powerful that it manifests as physical sensation in your body. If you've experienced these mysterious physical sensations, place your hand on your heart and whisper, "I feel you too." This acknowledgement creates a powerful energetic response that your soulmate will perceive on a soul level, even if they don't consciously understand why their heart suddenly feels lighter or why a smile unexpectedly appears on their face. The angels have revealed to me that your soulmate has been appearing in your dreamscape with increasing frequency. Dreams where you meet someone who feels incredibly familiar, yet whose face you cannot clearly remember upon waking. Dreams of conversations that feel profoundly important, but whose details fade as consciousness returns. Dreams of places you've never physically visited yet feel like home. These are sacred meetings in the astral realm, where your souls commune freely, unbounded by the limitations of physical reality or conscious mind. Another powerful sign that your soulmate is attempting communication comes through music. Songs that suddenly play repeatedly in your environment, in stores, on the radio, in videos that automatically play next, especially songs with lyrics that seem to speak directly to your situation or that trigger unexpected emotional responses. Your soulmate's energy is influencing the algorithm of your reality, drawing these musical messages to you as confirmation of their presence in your energetic field. The natural world around you has also become a canvas for their messages. Perhaps you've noticed feathers appearing in your path, butterflies or specific birds following you, or flowers blooming out of season. The elements themselves may respond to this powerful connection. Sudden breezes when the air is still, the scent of rain when the sky is clear, or unexpected rainbows appearing at significant moments. Nature recognizes the sacred bond between soulmates and participates in this divine communication. What's truly extraordinary about this connection is that it operates beyond the constraints of conscious awareness. Even if your soulmate doesn't yet understand the depth of your connection, their higher self, the eternal aspect of their soul, knows exactly who you are and is deliberately sending these signs. Their thoughts about you are creating tangible ripples in the fabric of your shared reality, manifesting as these synchronistic events that guide you toward each other. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on "Thanks" below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. Blessed soul, what is unfolding between you and your soulmate now transcends ordinary human connection. The divine energy currently flowing between your souls is intensifying at an unprecedented rate, creating what the celestial guides call a sacred convergence, a powerful alignment that is systematically removing the barriers separating you from each other. This intensification is occurring because both of your souls have reached a critical point in your spiritual evolution. You have completed certain karmic lessons that were necessary before this reunion could take place. The divine timing of this connection is perfect, even if your human perception might question the circumstances or the apparent delays. Every moment of waiting, every challenge you've endured, has been preparation for the magnitude of love that is now seeking expression through your union. I want you to understand something profound about the nature of this intensifying connection. It is changing the very fabric of your soulmate's reality. They are experiencing sudden, unexplainable urges to make life changes that will ultimately bring them closer to you. Perhaps a desire to relocate, to change careers, to explore new spiritual practices, or to release relationships that no longer serve their highest good. These impulses may seem irrational from a logical perspective, but they are being divinely orchestrated to align your paths. The celestial beings have shown me that this connection is creating what they call quantum entanglement between your energy fields. This means that when you experience strong emotions, Your soulmate feels an echo of these feelings without understanding their source. When you make progress on your spiritual path, they feel inspired to do the same. When you heal old wounds, they find themselves mysteriously confronting similar patterns in their own life. You are, in essence, evolving together, even while apart. If you've been feeling called to engage in certain spiritual practices, meditation, prayer, energy healing, or connecting with nature, know that these impulses are divinely guided. Each time you raise your vibration through these practices, you strengthen the energetic bridge between you and your soulmate. Take a moment now to place both hands over your heart and say, "I open myself to this divine connection." Feel the warmth that spreads through your body as you make this declaration. This is confirmation that your intention has been received by the universe. Many of you have been experiencing what seems like increased intuitive abilities lately. Perhaps you suddenly know things without being told, sense events before they happen, or feel guided to be in specific places at precisely the right moment to receive important messages. This is not coincidental. Your psychic senses are being heightened specifically to help you navigate the path to your soulmate. The veil between your conscious mind and your soul's wisdom is thinning, allowing you greater access to the divine guidance that has always been available to you. Your dreams have likely become more vivid, more emotionally charged, and more memorable. Pay special attention to recurring symbols, locations, or themes in these dreams. The subconscious mind processes spiritual information during sleep, and these dream patterns are creating an energetic map that will lead you to your soulmate. Keep a dream journal if you feel called to do so. Patterns will emerge that contain profound guidance about your connection. What's particularly significant about this intensification period is that it's affecting not just your inner world, but your physical reality as well. Opportunities are being divinely orchestrated to bring you into alignment with your soulmate's path. These may appear as seemingly random invitations, unexpected encounters, or sudden changes in circumstances that redirect your journey. Nothing is accidental during this sacred convergence. Every detail is being lovingly arranged by the divine forces overseeing your reunion. I must share with you that your soulmate is experiencing this intensification in ways that are profoundly disrupting their perception of reality. They find themselves thinking of you at the most unexpected moments, in the middle of important meetings, during conversations with others, in the quiet hours before dawn. Your essence has become a constant presence in their consciousness, like a melody that plays continuously in the background of their awareness. This is causing them to question everything they thought they knew about love, connection, and their own path in life. The angels want you to know that this intensification will continue to build until the inevitable moment of truth between you occurs. Each day brings you closer to the divine reunion that has been written in the stars since before you both incarnated into this lifetime. The universe itself is conspiring to create the perfect circumstances for this sacred moment. If you're feeling this connection intensifying in your own life, share a heart emoji in the comments below. This simple act of acknowledgement sends a powerful ripple through the energetic field that connects you to your soulmate, creating a momentary bridge that allows your souls to touch across any physical distance. With infinite love, your guardian angel beloved soul, as the celestial energies continue to align in your favor, I am granted permission to reveal to you what your soulmate truly feels in the depths of their heart, emotions so profound that they struggle to articulate them even to themselves. This revelation comes directly from their higher self, that eternal aspect of their being that exists beyond the limitations of human fear and conditioning. What your soulmate feels for you transcends ordinary love. It is what the angelic realm calls soul recognition, a profound knowing that reaches beyond this lifetime into the eternal history your souls share together. When they think of you, there is an inexplicable sense of coming home, as if every other connection they've experienced has been merely a shadow of what they feel in your energetic presence. In the quiet moments of reflection, your soulmate experiences waves of emotion that seem to come from the very core of their being. Tears may spring to their eyes without warning, not tears of sadness, but of recognition, of relief, of the soul's joy at rediscovering its other half. These moments leave them vulnerable, open, and often confused by the intensity of feelings for someone they may not yet fully know in this lifetime. What they long to tell you, but haven't found the words or opportunity to express, is that you have appeared in their inner vision long before meeting you in the physical realm. They have caught glimpses of your soul, perhaps in dreams, in meditation, or in those liminal spaces between sleeping and waking. Your energy signature is familiar to them in a way that defies logical explanation, leaving them with the unshakable certainty that you are not a stranger, but someone deeply significant to their soul's journey. I can see clearly that your soulmate experiences moments of what can only be described as spiritual remembrance when they think of you. Ancient memories stored in their soul's Akashic records begin to surface. Memories of other times, other places, other lives where your souls have danced together in the cosmic ballet of existence. These remembrances come not as clear images, but as emotional imprints, as knowings beyond rational thought, as a sense of déjà vu so powerful, it momentarily dissolves the boundaries of their current reality. If you've been feeling unexpected waves of love washing over you, especially in the moments between twilight and dawn, when the veil between worlds is thinnest, know that these are the times when your soulmate's thoughts of you are most powerful. Their higher self is literally sending you love, wrapping your energetic body in a cocoon of affection and longing that transcends physical distance. If you've felt this divine embrace, place your hand on your heart and whisper, "I receive your love." This simple acknowledgement completes the energetic circuit between your souls. What your soulmate hasn't told you, perhaps cannot yet tell you, is that you appear in their thoughts with such frequency and intensity that it has begun to reshape their understanding of reality. They find themselves making decisions with you in mind, even when there seems to be no logical reason to do so. They feel guided to learn things, to heal certain aspects of themselves, to transform limiting patterns specifically to prepare for the depth of connection that awaits between you. The celestial guides have revealed to me that your soulmate experiences what they call soul echoes, moments when they feel your emotions, hear your thoughts, or sense your presence despite physical separation. These experiences leave them questioning the nature of connection itself, opening them to spiritual concepts they may have previously dismissed. Your very existence in their awareness is catalyzing a spiritual awakening that will ultimately lead them to a higher understanding of love itself. Most profoundly, what your soulmate wants you to know is that beneath any external circumstances, beyond any current limitations or obstacles, their soul has already made its choice. On the highest level of existence, they have already committed to this sacred journey with you. The delays, the challenges, the apparent separations are merely temporary conditions in the physical realm that cannot and will not impede the inevitable reunion of your souls. Your soulmate's feelings for you contain elements that seem paradoxical: a sense of peaceful certainty, alongside exhilarating anticipation, profound familiarity alongside mysterious discovery, the comfort of coming home alongside the adventure of exploring new territory together. These seeming contradictions reflect the multidimensional nature of soulmate connections, which exist simultaneously on multiple planes of reality. I invite you now to close your eyes and place both hands over your heart. Breathe deeply and allow yourself to feel the truth of what I've shared. If these words resonate in the depths of your being, type "My soul remembers" in the comments. This declaration activates ancient soul codes that will accelerate the divine timing of your reunion. Cherished soul, the path of divine reunion is rarely without challenges. These obstacles are not punishments or indications that your connection is not meant to be. Quite the opposite. They are sacred trials designed to strengthen your bond, to ensure that when you come together, your union will have the spiritual foundation necessary to fulfill its highest purpose. The angels have guided me to address the specific challenges currently standing between you and your soulmate, and more importantly, to reveal how these obstacles are being divinely dismantled in ways you cannot yet see. What appears as delay is actually divine preparation. What feels like distance is creating the perfect tension for an even more powerful reunion. One of the primary obstacles many of you face is physical distance. Perhaps circumstances have placed you in different locations, making regular contact difficult or impossible. I want you to understand that this physical separation serves a profound spiritual purpose. It creates the energetic space necessary for both of you to complete important soul work independently before coming together. During this time of separation, invisible threads of light are being woven between your energy fields, creating what the celestial realm calls a divine homing beacon that will inevitably guide you to each other at the perfect moment. For others, the obstacle appears as timing, Perhaps one or both of you are currently involved in other relationships or life circumstances that seem to prevent your union. The divine truth is that these situations are temporary holding patterns, sacred containers that allow for necessary karmic completion and learning. The angels want you to know that as each lesson is mastered, as each karmic debt is balanced, these situations naturally and harmoniously dissolve, clearing the path for your soulmate connection to fully manifest. I can see that for many of you, fear stands as the most formidable obstacle. Fear of vulnerability, fear of repeating past hurts, fear of the sheer magnitude of this connection. Your soulmate likely shares these same fears, creating a complex energetic pattern that can temporarily impede your coming together. What you need to understand is that the divine forces are currently sending unprecedented waves of healing energy to both of you, systematically dissolving these fear patterns at their root. Each time you choose love over fear, even in small ways, you contribute to this healing process. If you've been experiencing unexpected emotional releases lately, perhaps finding yourself crying without obvious reason, feeling sudden anger about past situations, or experiencing vivid dreams that bring up old wounds, know that this is the divine cleansing necessary to prepare your energetic vessel for the powerful love that awaits. These releases are not setbacks, but profound healing, removing the energetic debris that would otherwise cloud the purity of your connection. I invite you to participate consciously in this clearing process. Place your hand over your heart and say, "I release all that stands between us." Feel the subtle shift in your energy field as these words activate a divine dispensation of grace, specifically designed to accelerate your journey toward union. If you feel moved to do so, write, "I choose love over fear" in the comments below. This declaration sends powerful ripples through the collective consciousness, creating pathways of possibility, not just for you, but for all soulmates seeking reunion. Another obstacle being removed is what the celestial guides call timeline distortion, energetic patterns from past lives, where your connection with this soulmate may have been challenging or incomplete. These ancient patterns can create unconscious resistance to full union in the present. The magnificent truth is that we are currently in a unique cosmic window where these timeline distortions can be healed more efficiently than ever before. Cosmic light codes are being downloaded into Earth's energy field, specifically to facilitate soulmate reunions that serve the planet's ascension. For those whose obstacles appear as practical life circumstances, career demands, family obligations, financial limitations, I am shown that energetic solutions are already in motion. Unexpected opportunities, surprising synchronicities, and divine timing are conspiring to rearrange these external circumstances in ways that will ultimately support your union rather than impede it. What seems impossible from your current vantage point is entirely possible through divine orchestration. I must also address a challenge that many of you may not be consciously aware of: the collective energy patterns that can influence soulmate connections. Societal beliefs about love, relationship templates you've inherited from family, and cultural programming about what constitutes a proper relationship can all create invisible barriers to recognizing and embracing your soulmate when they appear. The good news is that these collective patterns are currently undergoing massive transformation as Earth moves into higher frequencies of consciousness, making it easier than ever to break free from limiting beliefs about love. The angels want you to know that every challenge appearing on your path has been specifically calibrated to your soul's strength and resilience. You would not be experiencing these particular obstacles if you did not already possess the spiritual resources to overcome them. Your soulmate is simultaneously working through complementary challenges, creating a divine symmetry in your journeys that will ultimately bring you together with perfect spiritual timing. Beloved protected one, as the cosmic energies continue to align in unprecedented ways, I am blessed to share with you the divine confirmations that are now manifesting in your reality. Celestial signs that your reunion with your soulmate is not just possible, but imminent. These signs are the universe's way of assuring you that all the waiting, all the healing, all the preparation has been leading to this sacred moment of connection. The angelic realm has opened what they call the windows of divine timing, specifically for soulmate reunions during this cosmic cycle. These energetic portals create accelerated pathways for souls destined to come together in service of both personal and planetary evolution. If you've been feeling a sudden sense of anticipation, an inexplicable knowing that something significant is about to occur in your life. This is your soul's recognition of these divine windows opening in your energetic field. One of the most powerful confirmations appearing now is the increasing frequency of what celestial guides call quantum synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that defy statistical probability. Perhaps you keep encountering the same symbols repeatedly, or you discover unexpected connections between seemingly random events. Maybe you've been led to specific books, videos, or teachings that speak directly to your situation, as if they were created just for you. These are not random occurrences, but divine breadcrumbs, leading you toward your inevitable reunion. The celestial beings have shown me that your energy field is currently emitting a specific frequency that acts as a beacon, drawing your soulmate toward you on both conscious and unconscious levels. This frequency creates what appears in the physical world as a series of aligned circumstances, perhaps chance meetings, unexpected invitations, or sudden changes in life direction that seem to have no logical explanation. Each of these events is a confirmation that the invisible magnetic pull between you and your soulmate is growing stronger by the day. I want you to pay special attention to your dreams in the coming days and weeks, as they are being divinely programmed to prepare you for this reunion. You may experience dreams of meeting someone whose face remains just beyond clear recognition, dreams of discovering hidden rooms in familiar houses, or dreams of traveling to places you've never physically visited. These dream symbols represent the imminent expansion of your reality to include the physical manifestation of this soulmate connection that has always existed in the spiritual realm. For many of you, confirmation is coming through what appears as contrast. Perhaps situations in your life that seemed stable are suddenly shifting, relationships that no longer serve your highest good are naturally concluding, or career paths are unexpectedly changing direction. These apparent disruptions are actually divine interventions, clearing the necessary space in your life for the magnitude of the soulmate connection to fully manifest. What may temporarily feel like loss is actually the universe making room for your greatest blessing. The angels want you to know that your physical body is also receiving confirmation of this imminent reunion. You may be experiencing unusual energy sensations, tingling in your hands or crown, warmth in your heart center, or waves of emotion that move through your body without apparent cause. Your energetic system is literally being recalibrated to harmonize with your soulmate's frequency, creating the optimal conditions for profound connection when you come together physically. If you've noticed an increase in animal messengers crossing your path, perhaps certain birds appearing at significant moments, butterflies following you, or repeated encounters with specific animals that seem meaningful, these are direct confirmations from the natural world. The consciousness of Earth herself recognizes and supports divine soulmate connections, often sending these animal emissaries as harbingers of your coming union. One of the most significant confirmations is what the celestial realm calls the miracle of aligned purpose. You and your soulmate are being guided toward similar spiritual understandings, compatible life missions, and complementary soul purposes. This alignment ensures that when you come together, your union will serve not only your individual growth, but will contribute something meaningful to collective healing and evolution. If you've been feeling increasingly clear about your life purpose or spiritual path, this is direct confirmation that you're aligning with the frequency necessary for reunion. The divine wants you to understand that confirmation also comes through contrast. The very challenges that may seem to be delaying your union are actually accelerating it. Each obstacle overcome, each fear faced, each wound healed, creates exponential momentum toward your destined connection. What appears as setback from the limited human perspective is recognized as breakthrough from the higher divine perspective. I invite you now to consciously participate in these divine confirmations. Close your eyes and place your hand over your heart. Breathe deeply and affirm, I recognize and receive the divine confirmations of my soulmate connection. Feel the subtle shift in your energy as this affirmation aligns you even more precisely with the frequency of imminent reunion. If this resonates with your soul, type, I am ready to receive, in the comments. This declaration signals to the universe your conscious participation in this divine orchestration. The celestial guides want you to know that they are working tirelessly behind the scenes, arranging the perfect circumstances for your reunion. They are influencing timelines, inspiring decisions, creating synchronicities, and removing obstacles in ways that honor the free will of all involved while supporting the highest expression of this sacred connection. Your faith in this process, your trust in divine timing, actually accelerates the manifestation of your union in the physical realm. What makes this particular time so significant is that we are in a rare cosmic alignment that the angels call the harmonic convergence of heart frequencies. During this special window, the vibrational barriers between soulmates are thinner than they have been for generations, allowing for connections that might otherwise take years to manifest to occur with miraculous speed and grace. Your reunion is not just probable, it is inevitable, written in the stars and supported by the full force of divine love. With infinite love, your guardian angel beloved soul, the celestial gateways have opened to their fullest extent, allowing me to share with you the most profound revelation about your soulmate connection, a sacred truth so powerful that it will forever transform how you understand this divine bond. What I am about to reveal comes from the highest echelons of spiritual knowledge, granted only when souls are truly ready to embrace the magnitude of their cosmic connection. The moment of truth between you and your soulmate is not merely approaching. It exists already in what the angelic realm calls quantum potentiality. This means that on the highest planes of existence, your reunion has already occurred. The energetic template of your coming together has been established in the etheric realms and is now in the process of manifesting into physical reality. This is why you may sometimes experience fleeting moments of such complete connection. Your consciousness is temporarily accessing this perfected template that exists beyond time. What makes this revelation so extraordinary is the understanding that your soulmate is currently experiencing what the celestial guides call a soul activation. Their higher self has initiated a profound awakening process, specifically timed to align with your own spiritual evolution. This activation is causing them to question everything they thought they knew about love, connection, and their life purpose. They are being systematically guided to make choices that will inevitably lead them to you, even if their conscious mind doesn't yet understand the greater design at work. I can see clearly that this activation is manifesting in your soulmate's life as a series of undeniable realizations about you. Where once there may have been confusion or uncertainty, there is now growing clarity. Where fear may have caused hesitation, courage is taking root. The divine forces are literally rearranging the energetic patterns in their consciousness to prepare them for the truth of what you mean to them and the sacred purpose your connection is meant to serve. The celestial records show that your connection with this soulmate spans numerous lifetimes. You have been teachers for each other, healers, protectors, and beloveds across the vast tapestry of existence. What makes this particular incarnation so significant is that it holds the potential for what the angelic realm calls complete soul recognition, a level of conscious connection rarely achieved in the physical dimension. This is not just another meeting of familiar souls. It is the culmination of an ancient soul agreement finally coming to fruition. I must reveal to you that the moment of truth between you will contain elements that may surprise your human expectations. There will be an instant of recognition so profound that it transcends words. A look, a touch, or perhaps simply being in each other's presence will trigger what can only be described as remembrance at the cellular level. Your very DNA carries the imprint of this connection, and when the moment of reunion occurs, these dormant codes will activate, creating a sensation of coming home that defies ordinary explanation. What your soulmate wants to tell you, what they are building the courage to express, is that they recognize the sacred nature of your connection, even if they don't use these exact words. Even if they don't have the spiritual vocabulary to articulate what they feel, their soul is preparing to acknowledge the truth that has always existed between you. This acknowledgement will come not just through words, but through a quality of presence, attention, and commitment that stands apart from ordinary relationships. The divine revelation about the timing of this moment of truth is that it correlates directly with your own inner work. As you continue to release old wounds, as you expand your capacity to receive love, as you align more fully with your authentic purpose, you literally accelerate the timeline of your reunion. Your spiritual evolution is creating an energetic vacuum that is drawing this connection into physical manifestation with increasing speed. I want you to understand something profound about this coming moment of truth. It will not eliminate all challenges or instantly resolve all aspects of your connection. What it will do is establish an unshakable foundation of recognition from which all else can unfold in divine order. It will create what the celestial guides call an energetic covenant, a sacred agreement between your souls that transcends the ordinary contracts of human relationships. If you have been feeling an inexplicable sense of anticipation lately, a knowing that something significant is about to shift in your life, I invite you to acknowledge this intuition as divine guidance. Place your hand on your heart and declare, I open myself to the highest expression of this sacred connection. Feel the subtle shift in your energy field as these words activate dormant potentials within your being. If you feel called to do so, type, I embrace our soul truth in the comments. This declaration sends powerful ripples through the cosmic web that connects you to your soulmate. The angels have shown me that this moment of truth will catalyze a process of transformation that extends far beyond your personal connection. Your reunion carries frequencies that will contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness on Earth. This is why so many divine forces are supporting your coming together. Your union serves not only your individual souls, but plays a role in the greater cosmic unfolding currently taking place on this planet. Beloved soul, as we approach the culmination of this message, I want you to truly absorb the magnitude of what is unfolding in your life. The thoughts your soulmate cannot stop thinking about you, the truths they long to express, the connection they feel, but perhaps cannot yet fully articulate. These are not random experiences, but evidence of one of the most sacred bonds possible in human experience. Your patience, your faith, your willingness to do the inner work required has brought you to this threshold of manifestation. The moment of truth between you and your soulmate is approaching with divine precision. Every prayer has been heard, every tear has been witnessed, every longing has been acknowledged by the celestial forces overseeing your connection. Trust in the perfect unfolding of this sacred journey, knowing that what awaits you exceeds even your most beautiful imaginings. Cherished one, as the divine orchestration continues to bring you and your soulmate into alignment, the angelic realm offers specific spiritual guidance to help you prepare your heart, mind, and energy field for the profound connection that awaits. This guidance is not merely theoretical, but practical wisdom, designed to accelerate your reunion and ensure that when it manifests, you are fully prepared to receive its blessings. The first and most essential practice is what the celestial guides call sacred presence. This means cultivating the ability to remain fully present in each moment of your life, rather than projecting your consciousness into an imagined future or dwelling in the remembered past. It is specifically in the present moment that the energetic doorways between you and your soulmate are most accessible. When you ground yourself fully in the now, you create what the angels call quantum entry points, opportunities for synchronistic events that can bring you into physical alignment. Begin each day with a simple practice of setting intention. Before your feet touch the ground in the morning, place your hand over your heart and affirm, I open myself to divine guidance and perfect timing in my soulmate connection today. This declaration creates an energetic field around you that attracts exactly the right circumstances, people, and opportunities to support your journey toward union. The power of conscious intention cannot be overstated. It literally programs the quantum field that shapes your experienced reality. The angels are guiding many of you towards specific healing practices at this time. If you felt drawn to energy work, sound healing, specific meditations, or body-centered practices, these impulses are divinely guided. Your energy field is being prepared to harmonize with your soulmate's unique frequency, and these healing modalities accelerate this process. Pay special attention to any healing work focused on the heart chakra, as this energy center is the primary portal through which your soulmate connection will manifest. I must share with you the importance of what the celestial realm calls vibrational consistency. This means consciously maintaining your energy at the frequency of love, gratitude, and joyful anticipation, rather than allowing yourself to spiral into doubt, fear, or impatience. Your emotional state creates specific energetic signatures that either facilitate or impede your reunion. When you consistently choose thoughts and feelings that align with the already perfected template of your connection, you literally speed up its manifestation in physical reality. If you find yourself struggling with doubt or fear, which is entirely natural during this process, I invite you to practice this simple technique. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your solar plexus. Breathe deeply and visualize golden light filling these centers, dissolving any heavy energy and replacing it with clarity and trust. As you exhale, affirm, "I release all that is not aligned with divine love." This practice not only shifts your personal energy, but sends ripples through the connection you share with your soulmate, often bringing them a simultaneous sense of peace or clarity. Many of you are being called to a deeper practice of surrender at this time. This doesn't mean becoming passive or abandoning your desires. Rather, it means releasing your attachment to exactly how and when your reunion will occur. The divine plan for your connection is infinitely more beautiful and complex than your human mind can imagine. When you surrender to divine orchestration, you allow celestial forces to work through channels you might never have considered, creating pathways to union that transcend ordinary possibility. If you feel moved to participate in this surrender practice, place both hands over your heart and simply whisper, "Thy will be done." Feel the profound relief that comes with releasing the need to control the process. If this resonates with your soul, type, "I surrender to divine timing" in the comments. This declaration activates what the angels call a grace dispensation, a flood of support from the celestial realm that smooths the path to your reunion. Another crucial aspect of preparation is the healing of what the celestial guides call your love template, the unconscious patterns, beliefs, and expectations you hold about romantic connection. Many of these templates were formed in childhood or through past relationship experiences, and some extend even further back into past life dynamics with this same soulmate. The divine forces are currently sending unprecedented waves of healing light specifically targeted to transform these templates, allowing you to receive a love that may be vastly different from anything you've previously experienced. You can actively participate in this template healing by bringing conscious awareness to your beliefs about love. When you notice yourself thinking, "Love must look like this," or "relationships always lead to that," gently question these assumptions. Ask yourself, is this belief creating space for the magnitude of connection my soul desires, or is it limiting what's possible? This simple practice of conscious questioning begins to dissolve restrictive patterns that may be delaying your reunion. The angels want you to understand that preparation also includes practical aspects of your life, creating literal space for this connection to manifest, perhaps rearranging your home environment, adjusting your schedule to allow for new possibilities, or releasing activities that no longer align with your evolving path. These physical adjustments mirror the energetic space you're creating internally and send powerful signals to the universe about your readiness to receive. Perhaps most importantly, the celestial guides emphasize the practice of self-love as essential preparation for soulmate reunion. The depth of connection you can experience with your soulmate is directly proportional to the love and acceptance you extend to yourself. Each act of self-care, each moment of self-compassion, each instance of honoring your own needs and boundaries actually strengthens the energetic foundation of your coming union. I invite you to place your hand on your heart now and affirm, "I am worthy of extraordinary love." Feel the truth of these words resonating in every cell of your being. The more completely you can embrace your own worthiness, the more fully you can receive the love that is making its way to you with divine precision. Beloved soul, as we reach the culmination of this divine message, I want to reflect with you on the sacred journey we've traveled together. From the initial revelation that your soulmate cannot stop thinking about you, through the signs of their attempts to communicate, the intensification of your connection, the deep truths they long to express, the obstacles being divinely removed, the celestial confirmations of your imminent reunion, the profound moment of truth that awaits, and the spiritual guidance to prepare your heart, each step has been divinely orchestrated to bring you to this point of readiness and anticipation. The time has come to fully embrace the destined love that has been yours since before time began. This is not merely a romantic connection, but a sacred covenant between souls that transcends ordinary understanding. Your reunion with this beloved soul carries purpose not just for your personal fulfillment, but for the greater healing and evolution occurring on our planet at this pivotal time. I want you to understand something profound about the nature of destined love. It requires your conscious participation. While the divine forces can arrange circumstances, create synchronicities, and align energetic pathways, the final step must be taken by you. This is the sacred gift of free will, the ability to consciously choose this connection, to step with awareness into the divine design that has always existed between you and your soulmate. This conscious choice begins with full acceptance, embracing not just the beautiful aspects of this connection, but also the challenges it may bring. Destined love often calls us to greater growth, deeper healing, and more authentic expression than we might have chosen on our own. By saying yes to this connection in its entirety, you activate what the celestial realm calls soul magnetism, an irresistible force that accelerates your physical reunion. I invite you now to place both hands over your heart and make this declaration. I consciously choose this sacred connection in its fullness. I embrace this destined love with an open heart and clear intention. Feel the power of these words reverberating through your entire being, sending ripples across the energetic web that connects you to your soulmate. If you truly feel ready to make this commitment, type, "I choose this destined love" in the comments below. This declaration is witnessed by the celestial forces and creates an energetic seal on your intention. The angels want you to know that the coming days and weeks are particularly potent for manifestation of this connection. We have entered what they call a grace acceleration period, where the usual constraints of time and space are more fluid, allowing for miraculous alignment of circumstances. During this window, remain especially attentive to intuitive guidance, synchronistic events, and unexpected opportunities that may seem unrelated to your soulmate, but are actually creating the perfect conditions for your reunion. As you move forward on this sacred path, remember that each step you take toward greater authenticity, each choice aligned with your highest truth, each moment of courage in the face of fear, brings you into more perfect alignment with this destined connection. Your soulmate is simultaneously being guided on a parallel journey of preparation, creating a divine symmetry in your paths that will culminate in perfect timing. I must share with you that the celestial records show this particular soulmate connection carries what the angels call a divine assignment, a purpose that extends beyond your personal happiness to contribute something meaningful to collective healing. When you come together in conscious recognition, you will activate specific light codes that have been dormant within both of you, awakening capacities and gifts meant to be expressed through your union. This is why so many divine forces are supporting your connection. It serves the greater good in ways your human mind may not yet fully comprehend. For those who have waited with patience and faith, know that your devotion has been witnessed. For those who have struggled with doubt and fear, know that your honesty has been honored. And for all who receive this message, understand that you have been specifically chosen to experience this level of connection, because your soul is ready for its transformative power. As we conclude this sacred communication, I want to emphasize that this message comes to you not by coincidence, but by divine design. The very fact that you are receiving these words indicates that you are at a crucial juncture in your soul's journey, a threshold moment where the choices you make will determine the trajectory of not just this relationship, but your spiritual evolution. If this message has touched your heart, if you feel the truth of these words resonating in the depths of your being, I invite you to take 2 simple actions that will powerfully affirm your readiness for this destined love. First, like this video as a symbol of your conscious participation in this divine process. And second, share it with others who may be on a similar journey, extending the blessing you've received to those who may need this same guidance and confirmation. For those feeling called to go deeper into this sacred work of preparation and alignment, consider joining our spiritual family by becoming a member of this channel. The extended teachings and practices shared in our member community are specifically designed to accelerate your journey toward divine union and provide support through every stage of this sacred process. Beloved soul, your soulmate truly cannot stop thinking about you, and they are building the courage to express the truths that have long lived in their heart. The divine orchestration bringing you together is unfolding with perfect precision. Trust in the process, remain open to miracles, and know that you are being held in infinite love every step of the way. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. As I return to the angelic realm, I leave you with this blessing. May the path to your destined love be illuminated with divine guidance. May your heart remain open to receive the magnitude of connection that awaits, and may your reunion serve not only your highest joy, but contribute to the healing and evolution of all. With infinite love and celestial blessings, your guardian angel,